I've got so much to do for this show. I'm really enjoying doing the work because I have been at home writing my book, which is also going to be launched at the show. I think I'm probably almost half the way through the work that I'd like to do. I've got a couple more months, and I think I've done 20 or so. I would love to do 50, and I would love to do some bigger ones too. So the best is yet to come. I've just got back from the frame factory, and I've had some really lovely frames made for my show at Panter and Hall. I'm quite excited about them. What I've done is I've asked them to put together 3 different types of frames for each frame. So I've got, say for example, this one. We've got one frame here, another here, and this gold fillet is another frame. It's called Silver Monkey actually. And so I've had the frames made for my tiny pictures that I've been doing for the exhibition. And what I wanted is to get a real feeling of, I don't know, of that they're real little treasures and they're the same but different. So if you come over here, Mr. Kane, so you can see these are about the sizes of, I haven't put them under glass yet, but these are the sizes of the pictures that are going to be there. And I've actually called them after the Beatles, John, Paul, George and Ringo. This one's Ringo, don't like this one as much. But yeah, and this one's George, and I'm actually going to have him made with a Ringo inner tube. So this is the George outer, and I'm going to have Ringo inner, and then a little bit skinnier on the gold. And it's really exciting actually. They've had 2 coats of brown wax and 1 coat of black wax, but these frames will be exclusive and individual to me, because me and the frame factory, we know the secret. So why don't you come along and have a look at some of my work that I've done for the show. I'm probably about a third of the way through it. Yes, because it's easier for me to work small, I've been working on these little 15 by 15 centimetre pictures. Yeah, I really like that one. That's inspired actually by my garden wall at home, which has fallen down. So, and the wall I've had rebuilt is really not as nice as the one that went. So this is the one that went. This one here, So Glad I Found You. This is my bay tree, which got a really serious attack of moths actually, so even though it's an evergreen tree, it's become deciduous. And the little bird on there, the little bird on there is actually my higher self, my higher power. I do feel a little bit, but it's a, I guess it's an image of an inner strength, and that I see as a little bird. Some people believe in God, some people believe in, what else do people believe in? Buddha. I believe in little bluebirds, so that's my little bluebird of happiness. There he is. This one's lovely. Penny for Your Thoughts. That's I really like the silent communication between man and dog. And I don't know who's asking for whose thoughts, but I really like their relationship they've got there. Here we've got A Kiss to Hang a Dream On. I like their little lips there. This, I don't know if that's worked or not. What I meant to say was, you know, some things are nice as pie, and Mr. Mustard is thinking maybe his wife is nice as pie. And Doris is obviously thinking the pie is nice as pie. But he's a little bit deflated because perhaps, I don't know whether it's worked. But hey, I really like her hat. It's a bit like a tea cosy. This one, I love this one. This is little friend, it says. And that's a little bluebird again. So that's, I suppose it's a symbol of hope and faith and a some kind of knowledge that things are going to get better and that there's more to life than this, what we are. You know, I suppose that's my spiritual side, Tofty's spiritual side. Absent friends, because I guess we all know people that have died. I suppose we've all had bereavements. This year's been a hard one, actually. There's been quite a lot of loss. And so I thought, how about Mr. and Mrs. Mustard sitting on the beach, raising a glass to absent friends. Obviously Violet's got the pint glass. So I'm putting those there. Nice little collection though. This is possibly on that theme. I've done quite a lot of pictures of letting go red balloons. This one, it says he took a deep breath and then let them all go. And that's all the things, all the difficult things, the bad things, the things you've held on to, the good things. That kind of sense of loss when you let them all go, but it's leaves some kind of peace, I think, as well. I got asked by somebody to do a folding bike. And this is one of those crazy bikes that commuters use. Mr. Mustard's, I've done it in this lovely emerald green. The bike he usually rides is like a midnight blue. But this is emerald green, and it's a little fold-away bike. And it says, wishing on a snowflake. Big dreams happen when you do more than just dream them. And I'm always frustrated by people that sit still and do nothing and expect good things to happen to them. I think if you want good things to happen, then you've got to do more than just dream them. This is one, I like this. I wonder what it's going to look like framed. This one's called Into the Blue, and it's I guess it's a feeling of walking into the unknown. And so there's an awful lot of background. I've worked quite hard on I don't know, I splattered water on and took it off, and then I splattered a very light bleach on and then took it off, and then obviously the opaque ink in different layers. I wanted to get like an undulating feel, and the feel that you were really going into a blueness rather than going into a landscape. So there is no ground and sea. There's no kind of there's no sea, there's no sky, there's no land. It's just all a blueness. I don't know. I really like this blue. I find it very spiritual, like the blue of my little bird. I always run out of blue first. And then, shall I show you just a couple of these? This one's, oh, I really, really like this one. This one's to absent friends again. So he's got a glass and the balloons are going. Doris has had her own loss. And Mr. Mustard there is saying goodbye to two things. And this one, I think the colours are more spring-like. So perhaps it's a little more kind of upbeat than the last. This one I like. I don't know whether I'll do more with this colour, because I usually use a colour called peat brown, and this is a different colour brown. This is a more ochre kind of brown, so it's given like a really warm, I'll show you. So this is the brown I usually use, so it's colder and flatter, and that's a brown that's it's got a lot more warmth, a lot more orange. Who knows? I think it looks nice with the little bird. Hello, little friend. Big love. That's a nice one. Big love. Let me have a see. I've done two pictures here, which hopefully they'll hang together. This is a day of sadness. 24th of September 2014. I was walking through the wildwoods. And as you know, Mr. Mustard's, broadly speaking, a self-portrait. And there we were, walking through the woods with nothing but our memories, really, to keep us going. And yeah, then I've done a lot of dragging the ink down and then polishing it off and then dragging it down again. So it's got a real feeling of, I think, a stillness and melancholy. So he walks through the wild woods until he gets to a particular tree. Let me show you here. And this was a poem that I actually wrote when I was walking through those woods. And I'm really, really fond of this painting. Whether it'll end up in the show or not, maybe I'll keep it for myself. Who knows? But I've been writing quite a few poems, so quite a few of the pictures that I do, the bigger pictures, as I get into the real meat of the work, are going to have poems on them. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it. Oh, and this one, I love this one. I think this one's quite funny, even though it employs the same kind of dragging of the ink and the polishing and the dragging and the polishing. But I've got Mr. Must and Doris. It says, feeling lucky underneath the pigeon tree. So they're feeling lucky because one thing they say that if a pigeon poops on your head, then it's good luck. And the other thing is if you stand under a pigeon tree, then you've got to feel lucky, otherwise you're going to get covered. So they're feeling lucky underneath the pigeon tree. And this is a tree that I actually saw in St Answell's Park. I think people come and feed them underneath the tree. So they roost in the tree, and the tree's lost all its leaves and all it's got is pigeons. I really like that. Yeah, and it's not all misery. It's not all misery. Look at this one. This is through the woods on another day. It's the same woods as those. And this one's just got, I've just written in here, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. From that song by Doris Day, Enjoy Yourself, It's Later Than You Think. And Doris is hiding there behind the tree because she's a bit mortified that her mum and dad are dancing. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you're going to have to come along on the 28th of April to Panter and Hall if you want to see the rest of these. This one I'll just show you. This one is the first one I did for the exhibition, and because my sister said she was reading a book called The Goldfinch, and I didn't realise the goldfinch in question wasn't an actual bird. It's a picture of a bird, I believe, in the book, but that's a goldfinch, and I suppose a precursor of my little bluebird. But I really love that picture. I think it's really a little treasure. So come along. It'd be really nice to see you.